Hey guys, how's it going? Today I got something a little bit special for you. I was reached out to by a company a few months ago to review a couple of their products. I hadn't heard of this company before, which that's not really relevant. So I looked them up and saw some reviews and saw they've been around for a little bit. And so they sent me some airbrushes, a couple airbrushes. So today I want to do a quick opening up. Let's show you what comes inside this. The GHAC-98D by from Gaahleri, which is their Ace line airbrushes, which they have a few different ones from their classic to advanced to premium to Ace to the Supremes. So a lot of their reviews on their airbrushes I've noticed are more from model builder or hobbyist type, and I was kind of curious because I don't do those. I do more art, vehicle graphics, motorcycles, cars, skateboards, motorcycle helmets, tumblers. So I was kind of curious. It's like, hey, let me check these out. I want to see what kind of quality they are and if they're worth it. And I'm going to go over a little bit right now. I have some stuff planned down the line, probably my next video coming out where I'm going to actually put this to use. And I have another one that they sent me to review as well after that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here to the work area and we're going to check this thing out. I'm going to show you what comes in the box. And then I'm going to give you some quick initial impressions. Little secret is I actually use this a little bit. So far, I seem to like it. But like I said, I'm about to put it through some artwork. I want to try some artwork with it. Something that's not just a coverage or base coating, single color coverage, but something where we can see detail work with this to see if this line is also good for artists for canvas work or other type of vehicle graphics. And at the end, stay tuned because I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you can get one of these and save a little bit of money just in time for the holidays and take advantage of the Black Friday deals that they got going on. So let me turn it around, get down here on the bench, and then we will get started. All right, so first off, the box. Let's take it out. And right away, I'll tell you that these are pretty nice boxes that they come in. Some of your less expensive airbrushes come in different boxes, plastic boxes. These are pretty nice. They are typical of some of your other higher end brands. So first thing you'll notice when you open up the box is you have your test sample where they test each airbrush at the factory and show you what kind of basically patterns, let you know the airbrush they sent you is working. Next you got some O-rings and your little Teflon gaskets here for like your needle chuck area for your air cap. You have your quick start guide, which is pretty nice. It'll go through. If you're a seasoned airbrusher, you're probably not going to even look at this. If you're new, you might want to give this a quick once over. Kind of gives you some troubleshooting and other things. And then we'll go to the lid here, and you'll notice you have a parts breakdown. So if you ever need to order anything, you can check it out and let them know what you need. Also, down here, you'll notice it actually comes with two needle sizes. So it comes stock with the point, let me see before I lie to you. It is a 0.3, I believe. I will correct that up here if I need to. And then you have a 0.5. You got your needle, and then you've got your air cap assembly for quick change outs, which is pretty neat. Then you have your airbrush along with the paint cup, which is, this is a 1/3 of an ounce paint cup with your lid. We'll go over that here in just a second. And also you have some needle lube. No dirty jokes. One of the cool things that this airbrush comes with, sorry about that, it comes out of the box with your quick disconnect, which I run all my airbrushes with a quick disconnect. So I have it set up, my hose set up, quick disconnect. Let's see, sorry about that. Right away I can tell you that trigger air down, pretty nice. Trigger movement on this is very nice. So we'll go over the finish on this. Is pretty exceptional. It is a very clean brush as far as the coating goes. I really don't see any flaws on this. We'll come to the cup. Your cup is a screw-on cup. Let's see, can you see in there? Look at how nice that is in there, that finish. This is a very nice finish. Like I said, I've already used this airbrush a little bit. Comes with your crown, your needle protector, and just like every other airbrush that you probably used, the teardown is very similar. Here you have your needle limiting screw, so if you want to shut the needle off, not be able to pull it back, you can adjust it. For if you're a newer airbrusher, you don't want to get so much paint to come out, you can adjust this. I usually always run mine open. I don't really ever mess with those. Fit in your hand is very nice. You notice that you have this cut out here. Fits in your hand nice. Not super close to the cup. So tear down, like I said, pretty basic. Taking away your cutaway handle. Remove or unscrew your needle chucking nut. Needle comes out. Needle guide and your needle guide, the S guide, all unscrews here. Remove that. Trigger comes out, and then you have your plunger down in there. For deep cleans, if you want to, you can remove the valve body. You want to throw this in like an ultrasonic cleaner, there you go. You don't really want to throw it in there with your valve body on there. You don't want to get water and moisture up in there and just booger it all up. It does have your little, if you see, I don't know if I can get that to, there's a little cutaway there. That helps you get full travel on your trigger. All right, we'll reassemble it. And then we'll take down the front, kind of show you that, because they've got a little special way that they run their nozzle caps. So initially I said this is a 0.3. It is a 0.38 millimeter. Comes with the 0.38 millimeter needle already in it. So you can see disassemble is very simple. Take the front end off. And this part might be hard for me to show you, but they have little air chambers or channels. Most of them have chambers in them. This one has channels, the way the air flows up over the needle nozzle. So that's what they take pride in. They are, as far as I know, the only company with that design. Most of them, when you open them up, their needle cap has chambers that go through it to help the airflow kind of come up over the needle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a couple of other brushes that I would compare this to. The first brush I'm going to compare this to is a really cheap, inexpensive Master Series airbrush. You'll notice it kind of has the same body. I will say this brush, it's a decent brush for the money. If you're not going to do a whole lot of airbrushing or you're just getting into it, that's an okay brush. The next one I would say I would compare it to would probably be an Iwata Revolution series, which this one is a 0.5. Notice the handles doesn't have the cutaway handle like this does. Your airbrush body is a little different. This is a, before the Iwata, the Neos made for Iwata came out, these were probably one of their least expensive airbrushes. It's a good airbrush for laying down just base colors. Detail work, it's okay. The next one I would probably say would be the Iwata Eclipse. Again, same body style as the Revolution. It's got a different head setup. It has a different, it has your cutout handle. It's a good workhorse airbrush. I would definitely put this one up against the Iwata as far as a workhorse. So far, what I can say with this Gaahleri. So next, what I want to do, if we can see this, something that I don't ever really see people do, and we're going to put this in, let me see, ounces. Okay, I got this on ounces. I want to weigh these. So we'll go with the Gaahleri first. 4.35 ounces is the total weight of this, which is not very heavy. It feels in your hand about the same weight as the rest of these brushes. 4.1 on the Eclipse, so you're about half an ounce difference. .85, pretty close to the Eclipse, and 3.9 with, oh, hold on, it went 3.9 with the Master. So again, we'll put this one back on there. Well, now it's okay, 4.0 ounces. I don't know, maybe because I had the caps on this one. All right, so if you add the cap, you're 4.4. Without the cap, you're 4 ounces. So this cap's it's about a half an ounce, which is not bad, which is really good. Fatigue-wise, so far, no different than your other airbrushes. So overall, my initial impressions on this, out of the box, I think this is a very nice quality airbrush. The price is really nice if you're starting out. If you want to get into art, get into airbrushing, you've been airbrushing for a while, you want to try something else, this brush, for the money, for the price point, I think it's a great value. Like I said, I've used it a little bit. I will say fatigue wise, I haven't had any fatigue. The trigger quality, there's really there's no hot spots on this. There's no dragging, nothing that drags my finger. I can't feel anything. Air on off, it's very easy. Really like the features that are in here. I like this removable cup, because if you want to take this off and do small areas, you can add like a little bit of paint right in here, a couple drops, go to town. You don't need, not a lot of waste. The inside of that cup, if you notice that, polished and smooth. Paint flows right through this. I'm very impressed with this airbrush. So what was I talking about? Gaahleri reached out to me knowing that I was doing some reviews on their that I was working on doing a review for them on these. Let me know they have a Black Friday deal coming up. Details I'm going to link down here into the description on how you can save you a little bit of money. Pick up a new airbrush, save some money. Go to Amazon, check them out. There'll be a link down here to it, which will lead you to the Black Friday deals when the Black Friday goes active. And I definitely think if you're looking for a new brush, I would give them a try. Like I said, a lot of the reviews out there are for model builders and hobbyists, and I think this brush can do it all. I think it can do graphic work, canvas work, fine art. So stay tuned. I'm actually going to do a full painting with it, and we're going to check it out. So if you like the video, guys, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, leave a comment if you've got any questions for me about this airbrush or anything else that I can help you with. And until then, rock on.